It's a new day, guys, and you know what that means. We got some new Call of Duty news. We got some nice tweets from Treyarch telling us all about the season, the first season of Cold War, and also about some maps we're going to be getting. And on top of that, Treyarch released a blog post telling us all about the preload times, when you can preload, how large the games are going to be on different consoles, the new gen, next gen, PC, and how you can download them. Also, if you preload, which means you pre-order it, they're going to give you another weapon pack, which I'm also going to talk about in this video. But not before I plug my Twitch. So I stream every Monday and Thursday at twitch.tv/ClickHeretogame. Links will be in the description down below. Go and check it out if you feel like it. I'll be definitely doing some Call of Duty stuff on there come next Friday. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So first off, this Twitter news. They posted an image on their Twitter, the Call of Duty official Twitter, which shows us a new map that we're going to be getting, and also when we're going to be getting Season 1, and a few of the details of what we're going to be getting in Season 1. So, the map. First off, we're getting Nuketown, which should be no surprise to anyone, to be honest, because it's one of their most well-known maps. And we'll be getting that map on November 24th, so that's 11 days after the game comes out. They also tell us that Season 1 is going to be releasing on December 10th. They mention that we'll be getting new maps and game modes. They don't specify anything. However, they specifically mention one game mode that we're going to be getting, and that is 2v2 Gunfight, which I'm surprised is coming back. If you don't know what that is, it's from Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so the game that released last year. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Just 5 rounds, 2v2, random weapons. Really, really good fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm really glad that it's coming back. I didn't play as much in the end of the Modern Warfare game's life cycle, but in the beginning, I really, really loved it, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I'm glad it's making a return. All they now need to do is bring back cyber attack from Modern Warfare, and I'm going to be one happy boy. As you'd come to expect with Call of Duty and a new season, there's going to be a battle pass with new weapons in it, and also new characters to unlock, and skins, and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, look forward to that. But also something really cool is they're going to be adding new zombies modes, which I'm not sure how that's going to work. In the picture, it seems like they're on the map that they showed in the trailers, the Kino de Toten one, or whatever the new name of it's going to be. The way that I think it might work is it's going to be like different kind of variants on the zombies game modes. So sort of like how Firefight in Halo 5 or in Halo ODST, you would have like different modifiers that they do. So it would change maybe your sprint speed or like something like that. Just change the modifiers of the game to make it a bit crazy. That's what I would imagine they're going to do, but who knows. And finally, they mentioned that there's going to be a new Warzone experience, which I'm assuming is like sort of like an event, sort of like how Fortnite does it. I know that Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone had their own events as well. I'm assuming it's just going to be one of them. When looking at the image for what they put on the Warzone like sticker, or whatever you want to call it, on the image, I tried to read it to see if there was any hints at anything. I think it's just talking about the gas that comes in with the circle. It's talking about nerve agents and what it does to people and the symptoms. One thing that I do mention, what I think could be interesting, is that it says the person, whoever's wrote the letter, it mentions that they're on an island as the address that they came from or whatever. So maybe the new map will have like areas of water that you can swim through or whatever. Because I mean, that is a big part of this game, is that you can swim, and that there could be some sort of like naval combat sort of stuff going on. So maybe that gives a hint at what the new map's going to be. Maybe there'll be some bodies of water that you have to like swim or drive a boat through. Moving on to the preloading, which to be honest has become a really important thing with how massive these games are these days. Let's start with the current gen consoles, and then we'll move on to next gen, and then we'll talk about PC. When can you preload if you're on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4? You can do that right now. Actually, you could preload it yesterday. So anytime now, if you haven't already started pre-downloading it, go and do that now on your console. How big are the files going to be? How much space do you need to free up? So if you're on PlayStation 4, it's going to be 95 gigabytes of space. And if you're on the Xbox One, you'll need slightly less space at 93 gigabytes of space. Moving on to the next gen consoles. So if you're running an Xbox Series X or S, or a PlayStation 5, you'll be able to pre-install this game on the 10th of November, so 3 days before the game comes out, which is in 4 days or something like that. Yeah, 4 days time. How big are the files going to be? Again, I mean, you're going to be having a new console, so you should have a lot of space anyways. But I'll tell you how much space they take up anyways. So the PlayStation 5 takes up 133 gigabytes of space, and the Xbox Series X/S will have 136 gigabytes of space needed to install it. Why is there such a big difference between the two consoles generations? The big difference is because the new consoles obviously are more powerful, and they can actually have Ultra HD textures, which is why it takes up so much space. It's just because you have a higher graphics. You have better graphics. That's why. Another thing of note, actually, is that when you install the game, you can then go into your settings and delete parts of the game that you don't want. So maybe you're not interested in the campaign, you want to delete them, free up some space, you can do that. Or if you don't play zombies, you only want multiplayer, you can delete all of those things and just have the multiplayer and save space. So the way you do this apparently is by going into the account and network section of the settings menu, which kind of seems really silly to me because like you free up space on your Xbox, you download the whole game, and then you can delete the stuff you don't want. You're kind of pointless. You already freed up the space for the stuff in the first place. So I don't know. But hey, at least you have that option. All right then, for all the PC people, let's see what dates you got and the download sizes. So just like next-gen consoles, PC people will be able to pre-install the game on the 10th of November. But unlike our console brothers and sisters, we get to choose what parts of the game we want to download from the get-go. If we want to have the full game with ultra graphics, that will be 125 gigabytes. If you want just the multiplayer, it will be 35 gigabytes. I'm not sure if this includes zombies or not, but I guess we'll find out. Or if you want the full game without the ultra graphics settings, then it will set you back 82 gigabytes. And I believe when you install the game, you'll just have the option to pick and choose what you want before you install it. So that's pretty cool. Sorry, console people. Still don't get that kind of flexibility yet, but I'm sure it will come soon. Moving on to this weapon pack, which everyone that pre-orders the game will get. It's called the Confrontation Pack, and they provide a nice picture, beautiful picture of the 2 rifles that come with this pack, and one of them being an AK-47 and one of them being an M16, which kind of makes sense, you know, Cold War, Russia, America. Seems about right. The blog says both blueprints will include 5 pre-configured attachments, allowing you to experiment with them before they are unlocked on that specific weapon, which is nice. That's nice. They also say that you can equip these guns as soon as you unlock Create a Class, which I don't think takes too long. Only takes a couple of levels, if I remember correctly, to unlock Create a Class. And yeah, that is absolutely everything. Hopefully there'll be some more news and stuff in the next couple of days, which I will be posting on. If you've made it this far into the video, leave a like, please. It helps me out. And also maybe leave a comment. And if you feel like you want to see more news from me, feel free to subscribe. Again, I stream every Monday and Thursday on Twitch. Link will be in the description down below. But yeah, I have been Ryan. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.